Saints.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Set to go from Detroit as Matt Prater approaches and booms it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense now getting set here and leading them out in what could be his final NFL season. The game's all-time leading passer, that's Drew Brees.
Not exactly the start to the 2019 season that Drew Brees anticipated when he injured his thumb against the Rams in Week 2 and forced him to miss 5 weeks. The Saints did go 5-0 during his absence, and when he came back, they didn't miss a beat. Rallied him to another division title and got him into the playoffs, and late in the season, passed Peyton Manning for the most career touchdown passes.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Brees. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The numbers for Thomas from last week's effort. 5 catches, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
First down, New Orleans.
On 1st and 10, here's Brees. Incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Brees again here on 2nd and 10. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 33. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And so they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, they'll throw with Brees. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
To Alvin Kamara.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Brees to the flat, that's caught. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
New Orleans.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. 2nd down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down. Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say, and he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team because we talk about complimentary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Detroit gearing up for their opening drive here, led by Matthew Stafford, the veteran, former #1 pick back in 2009.
When I think of Matthew Stafford in Detroit, I think of numbers, and I mean passing numbers. 40,000 yards passed in his career last year before a back injury landed him on the IR after just 8 games. And to show his value to the team, the Lions lost all 8 games started by either Jeff Driscoll or David Blau. They need a healthy Matthew Stafford in order to compete in the NFC North.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. For Johnson, the numbers for his performance from last week, 20 carries for an even 100 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Stafford hands to Kerryon Johnson. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Stafford to his second-year tight end Hockenson for a Lion first down.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. This seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Tackled at the 40-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
For the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50 at Stafford. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
A 7-yard line.
They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that and give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Able to slip it by. Called out a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at the 20. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And out across midfield down to the 45. A big play on the catch and run covering 34 yards.
34 yards. And the Saints first down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Saints 7, Lions, nothing.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Alvin Kamara hit the NFL with a bang, had double-digit touchdowns in his first 2 seasons. Now, production fell off a little bit last year. Just 6 times did he find the end zone. But his ability to run it and catch it out of the backfield makes it hard to cover. Look for a bounce-back season in 2020.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
Good catch there by Emmanuel Sanders, and he's exactly who you want in your locker room and who you want on your team. He can integrate into an offense quickly. He joined the San Francisco 49ers in midseason last year and had a huge impact in their run to a Super Bowl. He's a veteran receiver that everyone respects, and yes, he can still play.
Zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Adrian Peterson in his 14th NFL season. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Peterson, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Adrian Peterson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look. First and 10, Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 more there and another first down.
Another Detroit Lions.
A first down carry here for Johnson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a run sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Stafford on third down. Got a man, it's Amendola. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. The best, and he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Stafford. This will be caught just inside the 10. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. This from 25 yards out. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
25-yard line.
The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. They complete it to Hill. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
To Michael Thomas.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll move the chains.
Sung for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have come to halftime. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And Amendola with a catch. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, Stafford here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Stafford. Oh, battle for it here, and this will be caught. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 37. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Stafford throws complete to Galladay, and he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Stafford on first down. And he's got Amendola on the connection. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First down.
From the red zone now, Stafford. This complete to Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Jones.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Throwing again at Stafford. And he's got his man. It's caught for a land touchdown. Danny Amendola, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. But still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Here comes Michael Thomas and the rest of the Saints offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
On the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Tracy Walker. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Intercepted.
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. After the interception, here's Stafford. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Nigel Bradham. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And it's caught here. Amendola. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Operating from the gun. Stafford. Amendola's got it. Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. But correct me if I'm wrong. You know, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. They wound up getting nothing out of that 2nd down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. He's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Cameron Cameron Jordan, so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for a strip of the football on each and every snap to try and give themselves a chance.
Pass complete here to Sanders. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets them up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. He gets it to Thomas. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Peterson gets the handoff from Breeze. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 yards there. First down.
At the 21-yard line.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The linebacker, Christian Jones, there to make the stop. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Josh Hill, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here. Now Breeze. And this is going to be caught. So that 2-yard lead as they continue to pour on here in the fourth. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably... And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. One last throw here for Stanford. It's caught. Jones. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a